Good morning, good morning. Wednesday, July 16th. Wednesday, July 16th, 8:07 in the morning, right? 8:07 in the morning, and you already know, the usual, bruh. The usual, right? I don't know, man. These are things, right? That at one point in time in my life, at one point in time in my life, I didn't know that I would be going in this direction. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm talking about is because before this, just pretty much taking control of my health. You know what I mean? I would always be like, dang, bruh, I wanna be that person to be disciplined. You know what I mean? To be disciplined, to be disciplined and do this every day, right? I never thought I would get like this, right? In the sense of like, bruh, and see, this is the crazy thing about it, right? Not only that, right? Not only that, but really finding a connection with myself, with my health, and doing this every single day, right? And not only that, right? That's a big part, right? But also too, enjoying it. Literally waking up, bruh, and enjoying, like, fresh out of bed, right? Fresh out of bed, I get ready, brush my teeth, to take care of my little, my little hygiene and whatnot. Get dressed, bruh, and from getting out of bed, bruh, taking care of my business inside, right? My hygiene, this, that, right? Coming straight out here, bro, for a workout, right? But let's go, bro. Push-ups, right? And then I'm gonna rap, right? Like always. And like I always tell you guys, right? Bro, you don't look at the next person for what they doing. Like I'm saying, right? If you go to the gym, right? Shout out to the people that go to the gym, right? Don't be over there paying attention to the dude over there lifting 300, 400, 500 pounds or whatever. I don't know, right? Worry about what you doing, bruh. Worry about what you doing, bruh. Build you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying, bro, don't look at the next person and not be inspired or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, though, right? Another thing that I did want to just rap about, bro. Bro, be careful, bro. Bro, be careful, bro. Be careful about the people that you keep around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because life is going to show you, bro, that everybody ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, life will show you, bro. Life will show you, bro, that not everybody's for you, bro. And it is what it is, right? And sometimes, right, because I've been there, right? I've been there. It's just life don't work like that, right? Because sometimes I think about it, right? Well, not now. I'm in a good space now, right? Hold on, let me get some good. I used to be like, bruh, why I can't be like back in the days, right? Why, at one point in time, right? When I was getting to those phases of like, and I'm gonna just say it like that, right? When it got to the point, right, where people started cutting me off. Or maybe not necessarily that they cut me off. Maybe just life happened, and they went that way, and I went, they went that way, and I went this way. You know what I'm saying? Now it got to the point, right? And don't get me wrong, this ain't just with friends. This happened with everybody. My friends and my family. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now, let me get some push-ups. Huh? Get some push-ups. Or maybe, I'm gonna just put it like this, right? Because, God got a plan for everybody, right? Now, like I always tell you guys, right? I'm not here to push nothing on nobody, right? You believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe, right? Maybe just God had, obviously, God always got a different plan for everybody, bro. Can't everybody have the same plan, the same, not everybody go, you know what I'm saying? Everybody goes home, but everybody live in different, you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a different course they gotta go through in life, And maybe it was just God's way of showing me, bro, that look, bro, whatever it is that you had going right was just for a time. It was just for a season. But that don't belong to you. Or you don't belong to that. You understand what I'm saying? And then in all reality, you start to pay attention, right? And at least now, where I'm at now, and like, don't get me wrong, right? I don't blame nobody. Right? But I now understand, right? Around the fakeness. I now understand the fakeness that was involved, right? That was just an illusion of that, oh, that's my team, and we like this, and we locked in. But at the end of the day, bruh, not everybody, I have some good people around me, right? A few. But it got to the point where, as you're going through the filter, people started exposing themselves, and their intentions weren't for the greater, or weren't for the unity. You know what I'm saying? People's personal agendas started being exposed, right? And like I said, right, this ain't just with the friends, bruh. This with the family too, right? People started exposing their hand, right? And their true, and especially once money started getting involved, right? Their true character, their shadiness, their greed came to the light. Push-ups. I don't knock the hustle, right? I don't knock the hustle. I never knock the hustle, right? But let me give you an example, right? Bro, this is supposed to be my friend, right? I didn't understand, right? Bruh, every time, bruh, I called, literally, never failed, right? Never failed, right? Every time I called this dude, the first things, bruh, that would come out of his mouth, bruh, was, what you got on it? What you got on it? And it felt like, bruh, I couldn't even go kick it, bruh, unless I had something on me, bruh. Unless I had some type of chili on me, right? Because at that point in time, right? But see, you don't realize, right? Like I said, I didn't realize, bro, until God started. I want you to go this way. I want you to go this way. I want you to go through this dark tunnel. I want you to go to these places so you can see and realize who really is there for you, right? Hold on now. Bruh, every time for years, bruh, and I never saw it, right? I didn't see it like that, right? Because I just wanted, bruh, because I wanted friends, right? Ain't nothing wrong with having good friends, right? When you got you some good friends. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm just saying, right? Bruh, every time I'm on the phone with you, say, hey, what up? Where you at? I'm pulling up. Oh, what you got on it? What you got on it? How much ends you got? Oh, I got such and such, I got this and then. Bruh, not realizing, bruh, that this dude, bruh, had his hand in my pocket, bruh, for years, bruh. For years, because he was the plug, right? He was the plug, right? Not realizing, bruh, that it went from a friendship to, for him, it's now in. You know what I mean? And I'm basing like, I'm feeling like, bro, I gotta buy this dude's friendship. It started feeling like that, right? Because, and not only with me, bro, with everybody. And this is the thing, right? Bro, with the very same people, bro, that was, we was a team, right? He would act like that with us. He would act like that with all of us, right? But then we would kick it with other crews and stuff like that. And with them, bro, he was ace. He was, oh, that's my boy, bro. Fronting them, bro. This and that, bro. We put all this money in this dude's pocket, right? For years, bro. Paying his, I'm going to say it like that, right? Because, bro, I'm telling you, paying his rent, his bills, bro. All of us, bro. But with the next people, the next team, with them that we don't even know, that we just all met, and bruh, he's super cool with them, bruh, fronting them, all this, right? Bruh, boy, wouldn't even front us a 0.5, bruh, to save our life, bruh. Just things like that, right? And I don't, like I said, bro, I don't knock the hustle, right? I ain't got no problem with him, bruh. I ain't got no problem with nobody, right? But it's just, right, it's just life, right? In the courses, bro. And not only that, right, when you start paying attention, right, to who's really there for you, bro. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? When you start really when you open your eyes, right? Because like I said, right, it gets to the point, right, where you're like, nah, that's my friend, bro. Nah, that's my friend, right? Bro, and then this is the crazy part, right? When we would get around other people, bro, don't let the girls come. Don't let there be some girls, right? Bro, the disrespect it used to get, the disrespect used to get all to impress, bro, the next person, bro, that they ain't even had a back like that, right? That wasn't even 100% locked in like that, like how we were, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, right, within your group, you have your group, right? Within your group, bro, you got your everyday peoples, right? You got the people that you know, bro, that it wasn't many. It wasn't many, and you can see it. Within the group, you can see that them over there was just, we all in the same group, right? But me personally, bro, I was always just like, bro, I was always smooth with it. Just didn't really say, I was, you know, the loudest mouth in the room is the weakest. You feel me? Just like that, right? The one that was with the most rah, rah, rah. Oh, King Kong ain't got ish on me. He was the weakest one, you know what I mean? He was the weakest one, right? It just went like that. That's just what it was, right? And then eventually with time, bruh, right? Everybody, not everybody, like I said, right? You had some good people. Right? That probably didn't have no money or whatever, but you know what at least, because that was the people I would be around, right? They didn't have no money like that, right? But their genuine character, you know what I mean? Themselves, right? The genuine just authentic friendship that they had was what made them. You know what I'm saying? That's what made them them, right? And that's what made them stand out from the rest, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't only them, though. It wasn't only them, bruh. The girls were shady too, bruh. Let's not sit here and act like, nah. They were shady. Y'all itches was shady too, man. We ain't gonna sit here and act like, you know, we was just around some ladies or something, bruh. Nah, bruh. No diss. This ain't no diss, bruh. We was all young, right? And I'm not saying that because whatever, bro. You gotta accept responsibility for you, right? I get it. At one point in time, right, I was just, and then you start to grow, right? Life, and not only that, God wants you to go through this. God wants them to go that way. God wants you to go that way for you to realize, right? And not only for you to realize, for then you to start accepting responsibility for yourself. Now, just because back in the day we was ghetto kids, right? That don't mean that I'm that now. I'm not that now, and I don't represent that now. I don't. But I'm only giving you the perspective from my point of view. I'm not gonna make it seem here, bruh. I'm not gonna make it seem here like I'm just perfect, cause I'm not. But I was never shady like that. I was never shady like that. You know, I wasn't that type, bruh. I wasn't that type, bruh, cause I don't gotta be that type, right? Because me, the way that I used to carry myself, the way that I used to be, right, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. Like, yeah, bro, you always gonna have haters, bro. People, if you're doing good, bro, people always gonna talk bad about you anyways, right? Whether you're doing good or bad, bro, people gonna talk. That's just the way they are, bro. You got people that are for you, you got some haters, bro. It is what it is, right? And by haters, I'm talking about people that they say they your friends, bro, and they just ain't, they not. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking. See, this is the thing, right? This is why I had more respect, bro, for the people that I used to beef it with more than the very same people, right? It sounds crazy, right? That I used to hang around with, right? Because at least I knew the hater didn't like me. I knew that it was on site. I knew that, you know, at least I knew that. But with your own people, with your own crew, you gotta be around these people, right? You gotta be sleeping with one eye open, right? Because it be your own people, bruh, that gonna do you like that. And everybody know, bruh. People stealing from each other. You over here trying to get a sack, right? The same person that giving you a sack, right? On top of you spending your hard-earned money, bruh, gonna skimp you out. Like I said, the minute that, man, come on, bruh. And these your people, bruh. Bro, I used to go, hey, like I said, right? At least the people that you knew you didn't hang around with, bro. At least you knew what time it was, right? At least you knew, like I said, that it was on site, right? But with their own people, bro, you don't even know what they feeling, right? They gang up on you, bro. And, bro, I done seen it, bro. I done seen it, bro. Bro, they'll pick the next crew over you, and you supposed to be from the crew. And, come on, bro. I done seen it, bro. I done seen it, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Bro, pay attention, bro, to the people you got around you, bro. Pay attention to their actions. Pay attention to the type of choices they make. Pay attention when that's supposed to be your people and you around other people, bro. And pay attention to what they start saying, right? Pay attention to the way they treat you when someone that they don't even know, bro, start come kicking it. Pay attention to the way they treat you and the way they treat them. But then eventually, bro, everybody get the same. At the end of the day, bro, everybody get a taste of their own medicine, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be solid. That's why you don't gotta participate in the foolery, bro. You don't gotta, just because they disrespecting you, bro, you don't gotta participate and then disrespect them back, right? Or feel some type of way, bro. That's just how they are, bro. That's them exposing their true character to you, bro. So don't be mad, right? Take care of you guys yourself, bro, and peace.